What's up, YouTube? This is Unruly, and I got a cool video for you guys today. So something that I discovered while playing. You may or may not discovered it as well when you played, or maybe it's a new game and you want some little tips or advice. But I found a great way to farm some XP. Now, granted, this is not like a crazy XP farm, but you will get a good amount of XP just for actually getting these moves to gold. And in the game, it might be a little bit difficult, right? Even if you're playing for the harder difficulties, it might be difficult to get some of these moves gold. But once you start getting these moves gold, they're actually fantastic because you can apply lots of cool things to them. You can apply stun, and I'm going for a stun build. There's a few moves that don't have stun, so I go momentum. But there's an area of the game where you get unlimited amount of bad guys to fight against and you don't die, and some of these are tough to get, right? Because this chaotic rampage, you have to do this one 10 times, I guess, to get it to bronze, and you have to do the full combo. So sometimes in a more higher difficulty game, it's a lot more difficult. But I have a cool area for you guys, and you can see I have a lot of my skills gold, and you get XP with that, maybe 100 to 200 per ones that you make gold. It's not a crazy amount, but it's a good amount to get extra XP. And I believe I'm about 75% done with the game. I am playing on a no mercy mode. So with no mercy mode, like, and I think with the first playthrough, I don't know if you can get every skill gold, right? I don't know how many enemies or something like that. Or what's great is if you get them all gold and you start doing the missions, you're already kicking butt. So it's going to make the higher difficulties a bit easier for you. So with that area, we're going to take a look. We are in the Raven Tree area. Now, this is about 25% in the game. You get it once you start redeeming those ravens that you've been, axing the whole entire time. And in that area, there is a basically practice mode. And I am here in the practice mode. You can see I had the skill twice. So let's see. Now, the problem is, there's a lot of these guys, so they like to interrupt. And yeah, there we go. So, okay, let me get these guys to shut up. Okay, we got it right there. That should be, let's go back here. And we got it a third time. So some of these to do in game might be difficult. And what's the best place to do it? In practice mode. And you can do it there. You can get it gold, you get XP for it. And it's going to make your character stronger. These things are crazy powerful, and sometimes people overlook, or I barely even knew about these things. I'm like, wait a minute, and it's actually really, these things are really important, and they work great for a stun build. I'll show you one of my stun builds right now. Let's get this guy right here. Oh, wrong move. Wrong move, but here we go. Oh, he's dead. Let me just hook this guy. That's stunned pretty much with me and my partner right there. Stun. Stun. And this is on no mercy mode. Of course, these enemies are a little bit more difficult, but let me go ahead and show you. So don't forget that. Like, come to practice mode. And you can do it on this one. These are the easiest enemies. I'm going to go over here. These are much more difficult enemies. And let's test my stun. Wrong one. There's a lot of buttons in this game. 1, 2 attacks. 3 attacks. Stun. And now keep in mind, I'm still pretty early on in the game. Like, I'm seeing people at level 8. Okay, buddy. 1, 2. Let me get her. She's stunned in 2 hits. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were somewhere else. And you can see, we go to armor. I am only at level 4, and I'm stunning higher level enemies really quick. And this is a build that I've been working on and so forth like that. I go into, now the important part is, this armor, and with stun, and you're playing the higher difficulties, this armor is going to get you life, and that's really important. And this wrist armor You get I'm not gonna say these names. I will butcher them and people will make fun of me, so I just won't say it. But you get Bracer of the Raven Tears. That one's easy. That one increases the healing that you get. This chest armor, every time you stun grab an enemy, you get health. You kind of combine these two and you're getting some great health. And you get these 3 amulets right here and you become the Stun Lord. Look these up, see where to get them. They are in a certain area in the game where you kind of like canoeing along and it's like a nice forest area. You're just going to do some missions for some ghosts. Let's go. You know what? I'll do this real quick. I'll show you guys. In Vanaheim, you just kind of pretty much complete these side quests in here. There's about 3 or 4 side quests in Vanaheim. You come here, you do those side quests, and you start becoming Stun Lord. But the main part of this video was... Actually, let's get this thing and move out of the way. Is to come here and improve these skills. You come over here and, you know, 4. So this is a good way, guys. Come in this mode, practice all these moves, and the great thing about it is you're going to improve because you're going to really learn about these moves, and some of them you might not have done, and you realize, holy cow, if I do this move, I'm going to get crazy amounts of stun. I was not using the Hyperion pool. Actually, I was not using the Hyperion grapple a lot, and this thing is a stun monster. Like if you're having certain problems, if you're playing in the high difficulties, you're going to get these stuns. It's important to stun the enemy, take one out, and focus on the other enemy. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. Use the practice mode. Come in here and practice these moves. Do them all over. You're going to die a bunch of times. Oh, you're actually not going to die because you can't die. But if you're trying to do it in the regular game in the higher difficulty, you probably will die. But here you can do this. You can come here as soon as you get here. You could just make all your moves that you've purchased gold. So when you start playing the game, you're already at a higher level. I mean, you're doing stun. You're applying all these extra little features that are in here. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. What else? Nope, that's it. Have a good one. Peace.